Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard, and once again sitting with me is the coach of the Stars, Coach Mike Chumbler. Coach, welcome back again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
This last week we got another tough road
Right.
road loss.
John A is they're legit. You know, they're number 11 in the country. We caught them coming off their first loss.
Right.
It was at Vincennes.
Right.
And they were ready, and we didn't play bad.
No.
They're just a very good basketball team.
They're solid everywhere in every position. Every position. They're a legit. They could have a legit chance at winning a national championship.
Oh, absolutely. You know, they have 4, maybe 5 legit D1s, and they're a very good basketball team. Well coached. They're good.
Yeah. Coach Smith Peters, he does an excellent job up there.
Great job.
And it's probably his best team he's ever had there.
Right.
Or one of them.
And their announcers will tell you that too. They do. But they're very good.
Yeah. They're very good. All right, Coach, tell me about your shirt you're wearing.
It's the Donate Life. It's the organ donor people. And, you know, they did the thing for Cam at the gym at McCracken last Friday. And they made the posters, the Donate Life posters. And they made one that's hanging in McCracken, and now there's one hanging in our gym too.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to see that yet.
It's just what the doctor ordered. And it's such a great cause. You know, we donated Cam's organs. And it was pretty fitting because as many last-second shots as Cam hit, he saved someone when they really needed to. And as much as I miss him, to know his heart's still beating in somebody's chest makes it a little easier.
That's
but
awesome.
you know, you can sign up to donate organs. It takes 15 seconds. Sign the back of your driver's license.
Okay, that's
it's a
all
great
you got to do.
cause.
Just sign the back
That's
of your.
it.
Nothing else.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. It's a great cause.
Wow, awesome, Coach. I know it's been a tough time for you, and it's great to see, you know, Cam, his legacy going on and helping others out there.
Right, and that's, you know, the Donate Life people have helped do that, you know, and Vanessa Dallas, she coordinated our situation, and she made everything so much. It's hard to make things easy in that situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she handled it so perfectly, I can never thank her enough.
Awesome.
So.
Awesome. All right, Coach. When we come back, we're going to be talking about the John A. Logan trip. You are watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Coach, last Friday, got to go up to John A. Logan, number 11 in the country.
Right.
And goodness, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just a tough
They're
tough
good.
team.
They're very good. They're even better at John A. Logan. But,
Right.
you know, I complained about the refs at Shawnee. I can't complain. The refs that John A. Logan called as good a game as we've had all year. They did a great job.
Yeah. When you go on the road, like we talked about last week, you can almost expect, spot them 15 points.
Right, and that wasn't the case.
Right.
They did a great job.
All right, I think we got highlights of that game. We'll roll them up, Joey. Here you guys are in the first half. DJ played pretty well for you. I don't know if that headband helped him out or not.
Well, I told him and Aunt, if you can prove to me you play better with it than you do without it, you can wear it. And they both played a pretty good game, And other than that, they're not wearing a lot of accessories, and I'm not big on accessories.
There's Pablo.
Good shot by Pablo.
With a take, and that's what I like to see him do, is going to the basket, not coming away from it.
Right. Well, he's strong. He's a strong kid. Good shot.
It is a good shot. And right there too, I was hoping he would take him to the basket, because it was wide open for him if he would have too. But that was a good shot.
Right. No, I think DJ got lucky on that one, but we'll take it.
I didn't hear him call bank.
He didn't call bank. It was an early Christmas present. They're actually running the offense a lot better there. The spacing's good. The movement's good. Did a good job. Everything right by Andy except hitting the shot.
And there's DJ though, the smallest guy on the floor, picking up the rebound.
Yeah, and him or Pablo one is leading us in rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
And Pablo, I expect to get a lot of rebounds, but when you get 7 a game out of your 5'11" point guard.
There's somebody there who came off the bench and nailed 3 threes for you.
Yeah, he shot the ball exceptionally well. There's a good move by Pablo. Good foul. Yeah, Zach shot really well.
Yeah, and it came at a time when you really needed it too.
Oh, we needed it bad. We were struggling to score. There's another one.
Another one, yeah. He's heating up. It's an old NBA jam. That's a good play, good heads up.
Yeah, it was.
Throw it off the opponent there.
Good job by Kevin there. Kevin played pretty well.
Kevin just got to do a little bit better job taking care of the ball, I think. And
taking care of the ball and being more aggressive. Kevin's playing to not make a mistake instead of to make something happen.
Right.
And once he does that, Kevin's going to be fine. Mm-hmm. He just got to get more aggressive.
You guys are down 19 at halftime.
Right.
And you make a little run here in the second half. Again, off the 3-pointers. This time it comes off. Jake Williams came in and hit a bunch of threes there at one point.
Yeah, he shot well also. There's a good move by Pablo.
You guys were able to cut it down, I think, to 16. Seemed like you were doing really well. And then, I don't know, just every punch you guys landed that John A, they had a counter punch for you.
Well, there's 6'7" to 6'9" and challenge every shot.
Right.
There's no give me. Right. Even that's a good shot, but it's challenged.
Yeah. And you're out 30 foot on the floor, and you're still getting challenged.
Good defensive play by DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Now DJ got a tooth chipped, or
goodness,
I believe that's right. The second play of the game.
I love this play right here by Chumbler. He nails that shot and actually gets the and one.
Right.
I think that's what cut it to 16, I believe.
Big shot by Jake there.
Mm-hmm. And great pass.
It was a great pass. I would still rather have DJ or Anthony bring that ball up the floor. That's a good pass too. Good finish by Pablo.
A good shot too. Going up strong.
There's Kimball.
Yeah,
he said, "Merry Christmas, Kenny," when he shot that one.
I think I heard him. I think I heard him on
Kenny will like it. Good move by Kilo.
Kilo's been struggling a little bit as of late. What's he got to do to get back in this for you?
Well, Kilo approached me in the right way. and asked me what he needed to do. And I told him basically just take care of the basketball and get your confidence, because his confidence was waning there for a little while. But I think against Shawnee, he finally got it back, and he's played well the last 2 games.
Right.
He's just got to be confident and take care of the basketball.
Right, right. And that's a tough team right there to get your confidence back against, honestly.
It is. But they played well.
Right, right. For the most part, you guys played well.
Right.
Lots of free throws shot in that game. How many free throws do you guys?
I don't even know. I saw the stats, but we actually shot, I want to say 81%. Right. Which for us may be the highest all year.
Right. The highlights reel was a little bit short because a lot of the points you guys scored were at the
But that's
free
what we
throw
have to.
line.
When you're down 19, you have to score with the clock stopped, and you got to attack the basket and try to get some of those big monsters out of there.
Right.
And we did a good job.
That was a good
attacking.
strategy.
Right. I mean, you have to.
Right, right.
When you're down 19,
you do everything you can, and that's a good one.
There's no 19-point play in the book.
Oh goodness, yeah. John, they're just loaded at every position, inside and outside. You can't stop. You can't. There's not one place that you can look at and say, oh, well, we can stop them here, and then we got a good chance. I mean, they're just
because they've got 2 great shooters out there with Payne, and I can't think of his name, number 5. He's from Birmingham. He can shoot the heck out of it too. Plus, he's left-handed.
Right.
And then you look past that, and they got the kid who gets 14 rebounds, and Bruce down there, and they're just solid all the way around.
Right. All right, Coach. Thanks for joining me in this segment. When we come back, I'm going to have one of our stars, Pablo Bianchi, will be with us. You are watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I am Dan Sheppard once again. But with me this segment is one of my favorite Brazilians that I know, Pablo Bianchi. Pablo, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
How in the world does a kid from Brazil land, how do you find your way here to West Kentucky?
When I was playing basketball in Brazil, I wanted to keep studying, keep going to college, and there I had to make a choice between playing ball or going to college, and I knew that here in the USA you gotta make both at the same time, right?
Right.
So you gotta play ball. In order to play ball, you gotta be in college. So I tried to find a school here, and I did.
And in Brazil, in colleges there, they don't have
we don't have
like.
We don't have the college sports there. They are more recreational. We don't have the tournaments. It's not a competition. We don't have an organizational like we have here.
And same thing in high school too, right?
Same thing, yeah.
Right.
It's more about club sports.
So you play club sports when you're growing up. How young were you when you started out playing basketball?
I started playing when I was 12. Yeah, I played till I was 19 there.
And you play other sports too, I guess.
Yeah, I play soccer too, and most of the people in Brazil
I
we
assume
play soccer.
I assume you play soccer.
Yeah.
A little bit of that. So basketball is your favorite sport?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, we are certainly glad to have you here at West Kentucky. How you think the season's been going so far?
Now it's been going good. Yeah, we get it better every game. After every game, we're getting better.
What's your major, Pablo?
I'm majoring in business administration.
Okay. What do you plan on doing with that once you graduate from West Kentucky?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe having my own business in Brazil. I don't know.
So you want to get back down to Brazil?
Probably.
You don't
yeah,
like West Kentucky that much?
Oh, I love it here, man. But
the weather's
family,
the weather's not quite as nice.
the
here.
difference is pretty big. Yeah.
And where you're from, it's really more of a tropical area, right?
It is. Yeah.
Right, kind of like Florida weather, something like that.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much like Florida. Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of Florida, you're going to be making a trip through there coming up.
True.
Tell me, you're getting ready to head back home for Christmas. How's that trip looking like for you?
Yeah, it's gonna be in total like 26-hour trip.
26 hours.
Yeah, going to Chicago, from Chicago to Miami, and finally to Brazil.
And obviously, you're not going to be in the air that long. I guess you've got
True.
several layovers. Huh?
Yeah, the difference between flights is kind of big, so I'll have to wait in the airports for a while.
Good grief. Good grief. So, how did you get to West Kentucky? How did you get recruited to play here?
Right. So I first played in California in my first year, my freshman year. I played ball in California, in Central Coast, in a community college over there. Yeah. And then after this playing there, I contacted with Coach Boss.
And how did he find you over there? He just
I don't know, man.
just all over the place.
Yeah.
So it didn't work out for you in California. So you landed.
It did work out. I mean, I had my first year there. I enjoyed playing there. But I had to find somewhere else to play. And yeah, I found it here.
Well, we are certainly glad to have you, Pablo, and I'm glad. I am especially glad because this guy edits our highlights for the home games and away games, and I might tweak them just a little bit. But you do a lot of the legwork on that, and I really appreciate you doing that.
You're welcome.
I hope you have fun doing it too.
Yeah, I do.
And, are you learning anything?
Yeah,
from doing
exactly. I'm learning how to edit videos. I also get to watch the games after I play them. I learn from that a lot.
Right.
Yeah, and that's good.
Something that I always think when you're watching the video is like, coach can say one thing, it's like, you need to do this differently, and in your mind you think, yeah, sure, coach. But when you see that it's happening exactly maybe the way coach says, I mean, how does that?
That's for sure. When I see myself missing a fadeaway shot, and I know that coach says go to the rack, don't take those shots, and I see myself missing them in the tape, I say, yeah, he's right. That's
You
for
still
sure.
hit a few of them though, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes I practice them, so I gotta hit them sometimes.
Yeah. I see you and Kilder going at it quite a bit over in the gym afterward.
Right.
And you're staying with Kilder, y'all roommates, huh?
Yeah, we're roommates. And
how's that? You got a guy from Venezuela, and got you from Brazil. How's that working out?
I think we have a good connection. We both know the struggles that international students got to go through. We are away from our families, and also our culture is pretty similar. We are from South America, and I think we got a good connection there, on the court and off the court too.
Right. Right. And it does carry on over to you guys on the court. I think you play well together.
It sure does.
Seem to like each other.
It sure does, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for being with us this segment.
Right.
Good luck to you on your trip back home. You got big plans for Christmas?
Just staying with my family. Yeah, just spending time with them.
Right. Well, good to have you, Pablo. You are watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly. Welcome back to WK Stars Basketball Weekly. I'm Dan Sheppard again, and with me for this last segment will be Coach Chumbler. And Coach, do you have anything else to say about Pablo?
A lot of people don't realize, but Pablo and Kilo, they actually live at my house. And it's, you know, in light of everything that happened, I couldn't ask for two better kids to be there, two young men to be there. A lot of people don't realize Pablo he's a 3.9 something student now. He was a 4.0 student and just made his first B in 2 years.
Wow.
And
that's somebody whose English is their second language.
That's absolutely right. And Kilo is a good student.
Right.
And the struggles that the international students have to go through, I mean, it'd be hard for us to deal with. But they do a great job.
Speaking of struggles, I know you struggle with him with his air conditioning in his room sometimes.
When you said tropical, you hit it right on the head because they do like it hot. And, you know, I can, 102 degrees outside, and they're sitting in there with hoodies and the windows open, you know, and
my goodness.
That and the plantains. They eat plantains more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. But
2 or 3 times a day?
Yeah, at least. And I'm not exaggerating. That's the truth. But they're great. I'm proud to have them in my house.
Right, right. I mean, of all the people you could have, I mean, those are 2 good ones to have.
Absolutely. You know, great kids.
Right, right. All right, Coach. You got big plans for Christmas?
No, I'm going to Louisville the 28th through the 30th to start recruiting. We've got a little downtime, so we're doing a lot of recruiting right now.
A lot of high school Christmas tournaments going on this
Whole lot of tournaments, and I've actually got 2 kids that are slated to come here next year that I'm going to check in with while I'm there. But then we're going to Louisville Seneca, to the West Unseld deal, and then South Oldham, and I'm going to Paducah Tillman tonight. Just went to Madisonville, so it's a busy time for us.
There's games galore going on all over the place.
It's a great time to, you know, I'm going to see some local talent before I leave, and then go to Louisville and see some out, you know, other talent.
I got to watch a lot of girls basketball coming up. My daughter playing over at Graves County.
Right.
But I happen to enjoy that a little bit.
Oh, that's good. There's nothing better than watching your kid play. That's great.
No, I love it. I love it. Coach, and then we come back in January next year. We're going to be talking about your game against Dyersburg State.
Right.
And you've seen them twice already this year.
Right.
They happen to come out on the good side for them, both games. But how's it going to be this third time? It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
It is, and we're going to be home. And then, you know, we've played like 12 out of our last 13 games on the road. And I love Coach Potts, but we need to talk about the schedule he left us. That's considering who we play against and all those on the road, that's rough. And we get to come home. It'd just be nice to play at home in front of our people again. You know, we've had good crowds this year.
Right.
You know, the fans have been great, and it'd be nice to be home.
Do you think your players will remember what the gym looks like over here?
Oh, they practice enough in there. They'll remember. They'll remember.
They're not used to there being people in there, but
right.
But they.
No, but they're looking forward to being home too.
Right. And Dyersburg, what are they gonna throw at you again?
The same thing they have. You know, really quick guards. They like to shoot.
They like to shoot the 3 a lot.
They like to shoot the 3. They're pretty athletic, and they can be fairly big too. But we should be okay. You know, I felt like we should have beat them one time, and then the other time they just beat us the other time.
Right. And then also next year. Oftentimes here at West Kentucky, you have a big change of personnel. Seems like in the semester coming up. But you guys pretty much really the same
We're
team.
very proud of that because usually there is a huge turnover here. And this year we lost one to grades, but he's already signed up for his classes. He's going to come back, that's a testament to him. You know, he's going to come back and get his grades up, and he'll be back. But we got Emmanuel Abbage back, and he worked hard and got his grades up, so he's back. And we're very, very proud of how they've done academically.
Right. Emmanuel Abbott's local kid out of Paducah Tillman, right?
Right, and we don't have a lot of local kids, and that's why we're recruiting.
And you don't have a lot of big kids either, and he's one that can help you out.
Yeah, he's 6'5" and can touch the top of the square on the backboard. So he plays bigger than he is.
Goodness.
So, yeah.
So it will be you'd be glad to have him back.
He will help. Yeah.
And then after that, I guess in the next week, you're going to play Elizabethtown. You know much about E-Town?
Not much. They lost really bad to Mid-South, but you can't judge somebody on how they played someone else. You know, they may match up different with us.
Right.
And,
you're right. This game is all about matchups.
It is. And in basketball, anything can happen on any given night. You know, we may be 30 points better than them on paper. If we don't come out and play, they may beat us by 30.
Yeah, they don't play this game on on paper very
often. That's
often.
why you play the game for 40 minutes. So.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for. I've had to drag you in here on Christmas break, and I appreciate you coming in.
Oh no, thank you. And once again, sign the back of your driver's license. You know, it just takes a second, and it's a great cause.
Right.
So.
Sure is, Coach. Thank you so much for being here on the show. Thanks to Pablo for joining us today. You have been watching WK Stars Basketball Weekly.